That center is hard to find from backstage. Thank you all for coming tonight. The Sidney Dance Company is presenting the Nutcracker. We are a smaller crowd, and we have a few new rules, okay? So please wear your masks at all times. When I get done, I'll be putting mine back on. There's hand sanitizer out in the front. There's some wipes on the sides of the DJ stand, not DJ stand, the sound stand. And please maintain social distancing. When we do the intermission, we will be allowing people to go in different sections. So unless you have a real emergency, just hang on and we'll let you go in just a bit. Okay, so now back to the normal stuff. Please, there's exits on either side and, of course, in the back where you came in. They're selling flowers and such out front. You can get some more of those at intermission. There's a 50-50 raffle going on, or will be going on, and we'll be selling those tickets. I'm sure we'll be doing that again at intermission. So I think that about covers it. Oh, just want to make sure that we know that the theater has really helped us out to put this on. I'm told there are no other live performances to speak of going on in the state. So we're really fortunate to be able to do this for you guys. And all the kids are really excited. And one more thing, please make a lot of noise, okay? There's not a lot of us here, so the more noise you make, the more fun they'll have. All right, give me just a second and we'll get this thing going. Thank you very much. All right. We do this every time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening for our production of the Nutcracker. We are so lucky to be able to have this performance. You have no idea. We're so grateful and so thankful that you're able to join us to see it live. These students have been working so very hard to put on this show for you. I'm Molly McFarland. I'm the artistic director of the Sidney Dance Company. And I want to do some acknowledgments while we have you here. First of all, to the Historic Sidney Theater and Ian and Lainey, who have gone above and beyond to make sure that we can be here. Their guidelines and mandates and all of that, all of the extra work and extra effort that it took to be able to do this performance. We appreciate it so much. Our lighting crew, we have Chris and Tonya Butler. Their design and lights are just absolutely phenomenal. We also have, go ahead, you can applaud for them, yes. We also have Ken Kellner and Travis Cooper up there running follow spots. We have, go ahead, yep. Sorry, I'm going too fast. We have Jim Gover on sound. We have our amazing backstage helpers, Ashley and Dara. You guys can come out. Come on out. Come on. And Lacey up there somewhere. She's not backstage, so I can't pull her out on stage this year, you sneaky one. But Lacey Shaw, who coordinates everything backstage, she's our brilliant stage manager. Give it up. Wonderful. We also have Jerry. Jerry's right there. He did all the drops, including and being on stage. We have our incredible Littles helpers. It's been, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Getting the little ones to and from, we can't all be in the same space because of social distancing, so they are running back and forth down the street and around to the balcony and up and down and around, and these moms have been absolutely incredible. Heather Cooper, give her a big, huge round of applause. She does the job that I can't do. So I appreciate her so much. And Lisa, who's been with the Littles, and who are my mom helpers tonight? Are you? They're not back there. Kiris Fox, where is she? Kiris is an SDC alumna. And she's been helping us with the Littles as well. They're all brilliant, and I could not do without them. Backstage crew, we have Gus and Gabriel Reese. Come on out, guys. Yes. Who am I forgetting? All of the guild parents, everything that they do is listed in the program, but none of this would happen without them. That goes without saying in a regular year. But for the year that we've had, the season that we've had, and everything that we've had to do, like I said, it's a ton of extra work this time around. So all of my guild parents, the guild are the parents of the company members, and they help out with everything. And I appreciate every single one of you more than I could possibly ever say. So give them a round of applause, please. Okay, I think we're... oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna forget somebody. Leslie Aiken, costumes, incredible, so much work. And Brenda Bensman, also with costumes. Like I said, they're all listed there. Everybody has put in an incredible amount of work. I'm so thankful. Thank you, each and every one of you. We're going to do this first, or do I need to talk about my kids? I need to talk about my kids.
No, you need to talk about your kids first.
Okay.
This is last.
So, we have an unusually, for my experience, high number of juniors and seniors in the company this year, which means that next year they won't be with us, the seniors won't be with us any longer, and it's not something that I can comprehend at the moment. Because it won't be the same without any of you. But first and foremost, I want to acknowledge our juniors. This is their last ballet. Next year we'll have a musical, but this is their last year for a ballet. So juniors, will you please come to the front? There's so many of them. I'm just going to go down the line, okay? So this is Cheyenne, and Cheyenne has been dancing for how many years?
A long time.
Oh, she doesn't know, apparently. It's okay. What's your favorite style of dance?
Point.
Point. And she's beautiful. She's our beautiful point ballerina. Lovely. Do you have any idea what your plans are after all of this?
No.
Nope, and that's okay. Good. Great job, Cheyenne. And I have you for another year. Okay. Not quite. I'm not. Okay. Anthony Kellner. When I met this gentleman, he'd had no dance training.
Yeah.
Right? No dance training. He came and took a quarter of ballet with me, and then he had, I think cross country to do. But I remember saying, because you were in Cats, and it's a good thing you were a cross country runner because you were running all over the stage. And I said, why aren't you in company? And he said, I didn't think I could be. And I said, well, come find out. And 3 years later, 3 years now? 3 years now?
Third year. He's
Cavalier. Can you believe that in 3 years? It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. What are your plans? Do you know?
My plans? After this, I plan on going into computer engineering
Yes.
after high school.
Smarty pants. Yes. So, but we have you for another year, so I'm not going to cry. We got our gentleman, Faith Clinton. Sorry. Yep. I need a minute. Faith is one of the hardest workers that I know. She shows up to class ready to go, ready to learn. She wants corrections. There are a few of them, that say, tell me what I did wrong. Most of them go, I don't want to know. Some of them go, please tell me, and Faith is one of them because she's always striving to be better. She's just absolutely phenomenal dancer, and I'm so happy that you're here with us. Any ideas what you're going to do?
My plan is to get my BSN and become a NICU nurse.
All these very smart people and beautiful, beautiful dancers as well. Yes? Thank you, Faith. Kate, see, this is where hello, Katie.
Hello.
Katie and I started at Sharon School of Dance, and Sidney Dance Company the year later, but we started at the same time, so I feel like we've grown together in that time. I think it was your first year on point, like your first time on point, the first year that you came, and now look at this gorgeous dancer that she's become. Katie's absolutely one of the hardest workers I know. Such a sweet, sweet, sweet spirit. Do you know what your plans are after this? Nope. That's fine. That's fine. I'm putting them on the spot here, just so you know. Thank you, Katie. Mallory. So, Mallory, I kind of always thought of you as like the quiet one, the shy one. You know, she comes and she does what she's supposed to do, and she doesn't make a fuss, and then, all of a sudden, she's in these roles where she's just bursting out of nowhere, doing a beautiful job, and you really have grown in your performance, in your dancing, in everything, and I'm just so thrilled that you are here with us. Do you have any ideas about what you might be doing?
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to college to major in wildlife biology and conservation and minor in dance.
Oh my goodness, yes, thank you. All of these amazing careers. And Mariana. I've known Mariana for 2 years now? 3 years. 3 years. They go so fast. Mariana, also, I feel like I keep saying this, but it's so true about all of these dancers. She works so hard. I think of all the ones that ask me to give them corrections, she's going, wait, but what about this? Did I do that right? Did I do that right? I think I did that wrong. I think you're complimenting me, but I think I did it wrong. I think I could do it better. She corrects herself, yes? That's the kind of student that any teacher wants. And it's been a joy to be your teacher. She's improved so much, so quickly. You'd never taken dance before 3 years ago. And now you are a featured dancer on stage, and it's incredible. Any idea what your plans are for the future? Okay, that's great. Juniors, take another bow, please. Okay, seniors, step forward, please. Okay.
You good?
Not really. I'll get there. Yeah. So Grace Hagaday. I think when I came, it was maybe your second year.
No, it was my first.
Your first. Oh. I don't know anything apparently. But Grace worked her butt off. And she told me when she first started it was her goal to get into company, and she worked and she worked and she worked, and she's here, and she's a magnificent performer. She gives everything at all times, full of energy. Nothing is halfway done, yes? She also took to my children like a real mother. They flock to her. They're her babies, and she and her mom are my go-to baby people. They're brilliant and wonderful, and I'm so thrilled that you are here in company, and I am sad that this is your last year. But what are your plans for when you're done?
I'm thinking about teaching.
That's a good choice. I think that's a good choice. She's wonderful with little people. You thinking about teaching little people?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I figured. All right, Grace, take a bow, please. I'm gonna go behind you. Mackenzie. Okay, so, Mackenzie, when I first came, was also, I don't know that I would say shy, but not real, like, not really outgoing.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, not really. And in the time since, all of her personality comes out through her body when she dances. I have seen you go from a timid, hoping I do everything correctly dancer to just letting it all go, letting it all out. You are such a strong person and strong performer. It's an absolute joy to watch you dance because all of your heart and all of your soul comes out, and it's beautiful. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that we've had you these past, how many years?
6.
So really, you've only had 1 year without me.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Only 1 year without me. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. What are your plans?
I hope to major in dance and then minor in the behavioral analysis unit.
Wow. You're going to have to tell me all about that because it's fascinating. Yeah? My goodness. Take a bow, Mackenzie. I have to. Anyway, sometimes I have conversations with the company, and I was telling them that I had started thinking about what I was going to say, and because it's kind of a lot of pressure and whatever. And Lizzie is the source of all humor. She's always got this big, beautiful, bright smile on her face, but on top of that, her antics keep us all in stitches. She's always, her comedic timing and energy is infectious. Once Lizzie starts laughing, she doesn't really stop, and then we all sort of take a big laughing break for minutes, and then we get back to class eventually. But I have to tell you this story simply because she doesn't want me to tell you. Lizzie decided one night, we were rehearsing for a recital 2 years ago. We were just about to start the dance. I think the music had started, actually. There was a video going of the rehearsal, and the music had started, and Lizzie started off stage, and for whatever reason, she decided that she was going to try to parkour on the wall before we started the dance, or after the dance started, but before she came on, and she misjudged it a little bit. And she tried to run up the wall, but her foot went through the wall. And she got stuck, and we were all laughing hysterically. And now there's a permanent hole in the wall on the 3rd floor at the studio with a frame around it. I think it says, "Lizzie made this." The whole wall is a shrine. Lizzie Shaw, yes. So anyway, with antics like that, how could we not be laughing all the time? You keep us in good spirits. You are a gorgeous dancer. I've rarely seen your back flexibility anywhere else. Just don't fall into the pit, please. Okay. She goes for it with everything she's got. There's not a moment when she's dancing when she's not doing everything full out and as dramatic as she possibly can, which is exactly what I want. It makes me laugh, it makes me cry, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So, what are your plans, Lizzie, after you're not with SDC anymore?
I plan to go into musical theater and dance to whatever college accepts me.
Of course she does. Yes, that's a good choice, I would say. Go ahead and take a bow, Lizzie. I can't get super close to you. I don't want to smush it. I don't want to. It's so beautiful.
Can I say the stuff I have to say first? Because I'm going to cry.
Sure. You say whatever you want to say.
No, I was just going to say my future plans.
Yes, you say your future
I'm-
plans because she knows.
I'm going to Belmont in Nashville, and I'm going to study audio engineering.
Just like her dad. It's so cool. Ella Ella's kind of what I like to think of as my dark horse in a really good way. Not dance-wise. Like, that's not what I mean. I mean, first of all, dark, because she's always wearing black. Like me, we have that in common. Yeah. I love that. Yes? She's always in black. She's kind of got, it's not a goth vibe, but it's just a black sort of dark vibe is Ella, right? And she's into really cool music, and her musical, knowledge far surpasses mine, and she's just so cool in that way. She's cool. But Ella, again, was one of the sort of quiet, shy types. And in the past year, I think I've spent more time with you than I have with my own family. Yeah. We had to do a whole bunch of cleaning and organizing at the studio over the summer, and I think we were there every single day from morning till night. So many brilliant conversations, and then when classes started back up again, I said, you know everything about everything, because we've been here spending all this time together. So anything that I need, Ella is there. I can text her in the middle of the school day, which I shouldn't do, and just be like, hey, can you go to the studio and find that for me? Yep, no problem. Can you come and run music for me? Yep, no problem. Can you run music when I'm not there? Yep, no problem. Can you make a CD at 9 o'clock in the morning and run it out to the studio even though you don't have rehearsal today? Yep, sure, no problem. She's my right-hand gal. She helps with everything. I could not have gotten through this season or this summer or any of that without you. So beautiful, beautiful, brilliant performance. I don't think you knew that you could do it until today when you did it, and you did it. So congratulations. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Go ahead and take a bow. Savannah. If I had to pick a word. No, it's not what you think. Now stop. If I had to pick a word to describe Savannah, it would be power and strength. Not only in her dancing, but as so my husband's making comments over here, just so you know. Okay. Anyway, not just in your dancing, but as a person, you push through. You are one of those, I want to do it again and 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 again until I get it right. And even when you have it right, you want to do it again. Just to make sure, yes. And that is a true testament of a brilliant dancer and a hardworking student. And what I want to say to you is that you are enough. You are always enough. You don't need to be any better than you are. You need to trust yourself. Okay, well, that's fine, because I might too, okay? You need to trust yourself. Everything you're doing is enough, okay? You're a beautiful dancer. You're a beautiful person. You are, I think that you're going to a very, or you've been accepted to a very prestigious, or several maybe prestigious schools. Yeah? Have you decided on one? No. She hasn't gotten them all yet. She hasn't gotten all of her acceptance letters yet, so she doesn't know yet where she's going. But you are going to do what?
I'm pursuing a pre-med track on my way to become a surgeon.
Yeah. And a brilliant dancer to boot. Yes, everything that you set your mind to, you achieve. And whether it's perfect or not doesn't matter, because it's perfect in that moment. Yeah? Take a bow, Savannah. And so, my pretties, I managed to make several of you cry and managed not to cry myself. Achievement. Make yours funny every night. Okay, got it. Seniors, take another bow as a group. You deserve it. You're brilliant. We're not going to talk about later on. Finally, I'm going to stop talking now. You know, okay. 50-50. Corey's going to go after Jen.
Wait, you do have to tell me something, because we have some special protocols tonight after the show that are a little different than usual.
Yes. We haven't talked about that. Okay.
No, we haven't.
So, families, when we are done, the curtain's going to close, and our dancers are going to go either to change or they will come out, but they have to greet you outside. Okay, so nobody can stay in the theater when we're done. Everybody has to go out. We have to clean the theater. And so you need to meet your dancers out front. You can meet them under the marquee to take pictures. The little ones are down the street at Sharon School of Dance, so they will need to be picked up over there. So again, no congregating in the theater. Everybody has to go out, and the dancers will meet you around the front. Yeah? All right.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
All right, so we've talked about seniors and juniors. I also want everybody to know that all these other kids are fantastic too.
Yes, of course they are.
I have been dealing with them for a number of years, right? You all know me. You've known me for a while. You're all fantastic. Yeah, I know you have. And that brings me to another point. Someone came up to me the other day and said, hey, I've never gotten to do the 50-50, and I've been doing this dance since I was, or this show since I was. This show? Yeah. How long have you? Yeah. Since she was 6, and she's 18 now, and she's never gotten to pick the 50-50. So Ella, if you would come forward, she's mine. All right. Oh, we have $30. That's what we're giving away tonight. $30 for the 50-50, which is pretty good.
Okay. It's 267480. Okay. 267480.
All right, I have the money. When I come down there, hit me up. All right? All right. You all, let's do one more bow. Everybody walk up here. Take one more bow. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you all for coming. It is very much appreciated.